You mean this music?
Yeah, there we go.
All right. We are back. Do you want the music a little longer?
Yeah, let me go in here.
Yeah, okay, that's enough. Hello, everyone. Welcome
It's a unilateral
to
decision.
Ask Dad. It was. It's my board.
Well, that is true.
This is a dad show, not just for dads, but everyone that wants fatherly advice from a real dad. Whether you're here for the bad dad joke or to gain some insight, Will Snow is the man, the myth, and the legend in his own mind who knows all things. So please welcome to today's episode of Ask. Oops, wrong one. I never turned it off. Of Ask
There
Dad.
we are.
There we go. Oops, they're not supposed to laugh at you. There we go. They're clapping.
Wow.
I haven't worked much on my board lately. We have been gone, listeners. So we're back.
We've had a little bit of time off, and it was so much fun.
It was. We went away for our anniversary, and
It was incredible.
it was incredible.
Yes, you can give the applause to that.
Oh yes, I shall. That deserves all the applause. That trip was beyond expectations.
Sugar Beach, Viceroy,
The
St.
Viceroy,
Lucia.
St.
Give him another.
Lucia.
Give him some more
Give
claps.
them some more claps. Woohoo! Yes.
Isaiah,
They're amazing.
Isaiah, give him some claps.
Oh yes, our butler. That's a whole story there. Messiah. We
Isaiah.
had a butler, so we were upgraded for free to this amazing place that was bigger than our current
Domicile.
domicile, if you will.
Yes, and I will.
And apparently, we had a butler at our disposal, and his name was Messiah, and he was amazing. Everything that we needed, he was able to get for us. So thank you. Shout out to our new friend, Messiah.
And
Our driver. So because we were upgraded to VIP status, we basically got everything VIP and private. And we had this another new friend, a driver named Tyson.
Tyson.
Shout out to Tyson.
We love you, Tyson.
We love you, Tyson. You're amazing.
You are amazing. You're an
You
amazing
are.
father. We were very impressed by Tyson. And we were talking. It was fun, because
Yeah.
we got to make some new friends and
We did.
talk about the podcast and, talk about what we're doing here with this and why we're doing it.
Yeah.
And Tyson actually listened to
Tyson, you actually listened
and
you're
enjoyed it.
amazing.
I think he enjoyed it.
He did.
So
He was laughing
enjoyed
at
my
our
jokes.
bad dad jokes.
bad dad jokes.
Would you like to go first? 'Cause
Oh, absolutely. I mean, did you hear about the chameleon who couldn't change color?
I did not.
Yeah, he had a reptile dysfunction.
Okay, I'll give you some laughs on that one. I did chuckle a little. There was no snarfing and
Oh, okay.
All right, since we're going to stay with this tone, did you know the real reason when vampires have sex it doesn't lead to pregnancy? It's not because the sperm is dead.
Oh, yeah, is that right?
Yeah. Do you want to know why?
I'm dying to know why.
Vampires can't come inside without an invitation.
Oh, there we are.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
I think
you.
that's just
Thank
a little bit of overkill on the vampire
No.
joke. Overkill on the vampire joke. Okay,
Oh,
never
God,
mind.
no. So that
No,
deserves a...
no.
Or
Okay.
not the horror. Well,
Well,
where
okay.
is the...
There
that's
you-
what I'm looking.
wow.
It's been a while since I've
We're gonna have to
used
put
my
one of those
board.
little templates on there.
Yeah, actually, that would mean I would need one of those label makers.
Label makers.
Yeah.
Another device like the blender. You have what was the name of the blender? It's a Cuisinart.
My blender?
Yeah,
I have a Vitamix.
a Vitamix.
I love that thing.
I'm not so sure.
Percent
I'm
turn
not so sure how I feel about the Vitamix. I keep getting mixed results.
Oh my God, you're just reaching. You're reaching. That one is...
Oh, come on. Okay, whatever.
Okay. What do you want to... Blah, blah, blah. See, I haven't worked in a while. Hello, listeners. Will Snow, what would you like to talk about
You didn't give
today?
me my intro.
I did.
You did not.
What? The normal intro, welcome to Ask Dad, a dad show? I did.
Did you?
Yes.
Man, I wasn't paying attention.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm out of it. I
You
can
are
tell.
out of it. You already did your dad joke, and I did my dad joke. So
Yes,
now,
we did. Now we
this
actually have to
part-
talk about something
Yes, that's
of
the part.
import.
Yes.
Yes, well, I would say the thing that is front of mind for me is the concept of disregarding one's potential and how insidious that is Insidious.
Insidious. Is that the word of the day?
Could be.
Okay.
Yes, insidious.
Insidious.
Yeah, the issue is, when you never have this happen to you when you're, somebody gives you a compliment, says, "Wow, that was really intelligent," or "That was what a great idea that was," or "Oh, you're really so wonderful," and you're like, "Oh no, anybody could do that." This is simple.
Yeah.
Right. This is simple. You solve this massively complex problem, and someone says, "Well, that was really great," and you're like, "Oh no, anybody could do it."
Yeah.
Well, here's the reality of it.
Okay.
No, not everybody could do it. For example, when we were in St. Lucia and Tyson was doing such an amazing job driving, which he was.
Was amazing.
Now, I personally don't like to go into a country where I do not know the rules of the road.
Same. Correct.
And start driving around pretending that I do.
Right.
So, when someone's driving around, you're like, "Oh, thank you so much for getting us to where we were going without killing us on these treacherous mountain roads."
Lots of hairpin
and I'm like,
turns
"Yeah,
all
no
around.
problem. Do it all the time." No, you see, that's discounting your actual abilities, and you shouldn't do that. And that's a should not, and I'm going to shit on you on that.
You're shitting on me.
You're when you discount, and you do this
I
too.
do it quite frequently, less than I used to since meeting the fabulous Will Snow.
Well,
And I love you.
And I love you too. And it's just that, we have a tendency to just discount our greatness, our amazingness. And we shouldn't do that really, because it's just, when it's diminishing yourself. It's one thing to be humble. Okay. Yeah. But it's and that's fine to be humble, but it's not fine to just totally disregard the things the great, beautiful things that we are given, the gifts that we are given by the universe, and sharing with other people to make their lives better, and discounting ourselves for that. That is unhealthy.
It is. And it's also interesting that it's easy to see other people doing it, but not as easy to see yourself doing it. An example, at work this week, I was in a meeting, and it was a few minutes to the end, and one of the participants in the meeting said, "Oh, I have another question. I'll be super quick." And she asked her question, and at the end, she's like, "Okay, thanks, I'm sorry." And I reached out to her. I'm like, "Why did you apologize? Your thoughts are valid. Your points are valid. The whole point of a meeting is to discuss how we can improve a process, right?" So, but I know that I do that to myself quite a bit. I can see other people doing it and saying, "You don't need to do that. You're amazing and wonderful and smart." But then I think we do this to ourselves.
Well, and to be fair, the world does it too, right? People just constantly berate things that are astonishing and wonderful. The critics, the great critics of the world, man, I grew up with that.
Yes.
Every piece of literature, every piece of music was subjected to their unrelenting scrutiny. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yeah, well, what did you do? Right. What did you create? Right. What art did you put out there? What amazing thing did you do? Why are you sitting there in judgment of somebody else's amazingness? And that is just because of people's insecurity. Mm-hmm. You see it at work all the time professionally. Oh, well, yeah, anybody could do that. Well, no, and anybody could not do that. And it doesn't cost much to be grateful and appreciative of somebody's contribution to improving the world, right? Even if it's a small contribution, it's still a contribution. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with encouraging people to contribute to the uplift of humanity. And so I encourage everybody, don't discount yourselves, and don't accept other people discounting your greatness. Yeah. And thank you for bringing your granny, as Will Snow and Dad, I tell all my children, thank you for sharing your greatness with all of us. We appreciate it.
All your children?
Yes, all my children.
Are everyone your children?
Well, I'm Dad.
It's true, you are.
This is my role here.
It is.
I am Dad.
You are Will Snow, Dad.
So all my children.
All your children.
All my listeners, all my followers, and those to come.
There you go.
There we go.
As long as they're not vampires.
As long as because then you have to
invite them in.
Yeah, right. Okay.
It's interesting. I remember, I don't know, I was in 9th grade, 10th grade, and we were in study hall in the library, and I was in a very big Def Leppard phase at the time. And that was
Is that like your tie-dye phase?
the tie-dye is not a phase. All right. And M, if you're listening, it's not a phase. I still like half the stuff I own is tie-dye. I love tie-dye. However, I am getting off on a tangent here. So I was in my Def Leppard phase, and some kid, I don't remember who it was, at the table said, "Oh, their music is so easy. It's just some," and I don't know.
Three chords.
Right.
Yeah, I've
like
heard.
that. Not that I know.
That's what they say about every band.
Right.
It's only 3 chords. It's like,
Right.
well, why don't you play those 3 chords,
Right.
and see if you can get a record deal.
Right. And it's so funny because I don't know anything about music, but my response to this kid was, "Well, did you create this music that, is like multi-platinum or whatever it was
Yeah.
at the time?" I was like, "Did you create a record and go on tour?" And he didn't like me, and the feeling was mutual, but yeah, Capricorn.
Oh, well, there it is. No, I mean, I've heard the same thing. Yeah. Well, why do you like that? It's so, what a straightforward plot. I heard someone say that about the Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah. Who's criticizing, "Oh, this is such a simple plot. It was really the character development wasn't there." And I'm like, okay.
I will Wingardium Leviosa all over those bastards.
It's just to me, it's just laughable. Really, it really is. Everybody's just sitting there as the great critic. But so if you're, it's one thing that, external sources do this to you, but internally, please
we do it to ourselves.
Please don't do that to yourselves. And it's really interesting when I work with some of my clients that, and helping them with their writing, etc. And it's like the very first thing I tell them is, don't critique yourself. Just get your thoughts just knock on the door, listen, let the door open, listen to the muse, and write down whatever you can capture in that moment. Put your thoughts on paper and don't worry about whether it's perfect or not.
Yeah.
It's a starting spot, right? Yeah. And you can't even get to that starting spot. I mean, we're just so many great opportunities just passed by because we don't have the, when one doesn't have the capacity to just take that risk. I don't know what's that? Who was out there talking about that? I just saw an Insta reel the other day. It was really good about it was George Clooney.
Oh yes, yeah, George Clooney.
Talking about how failure is no one learns anything by success. You always learn and you grow and you improve through failure.
Yes.
And so the key here is not to be afraid of failure, because by being afraid of failure, by being afraid to put yourself out there, you never will achieve the greatness that you are actually capable of.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's this self-depreciation, this self-discounting of your own value and your own worth. And so I encourage everybody, don't do that to yourself. If you can, try not to do that to yourself. Try to catch yourself when you're doing that. When somebody says you're amazing, you're wonderful, you're lovable, you're worthy, you're beautiful, you're intelligent, you're a great, your contribution was really exceptional, take the flowers.
Okay.
Take the flowers.
Yes.
Okay?
And otherwise they're fear-based decisions,
yes.
which we've talked about.
Right. What's the fear-based decision? What, that I'm going to be demonstrating hubris by acknowledging the fact that I did something good, and then I'm going to get a lightning bolt from Zeus or something like that? Zeus. Yeah, he's, got the lightning just ready for you.
Yeah, guy that can't keep it in his pants.
Well, that's right. What's that? 90% of Greek mythos is
because Zeus couldn't keep it in his pants.
Couldn't keep it in his pants. Well, we got to be careful though. We're skirting the line of explicit, so we got to be careful because we want one of these episodes not to have explicit content.
Well, I already said a swear word earlier.
But you did?
I did. See, you're just so used to it now. It just
It just,
flows.
just flows
It's just a part of
Okay,
my
look.
daily vernacular.
So, do we have anything that resembles a question out there from one of our listeners?
Why, we do. We have one about professional uncertainty from Luna in Orlando, Florida.
Luna, I love that name.
Love that name. When
What
we were
a
talking
cool
about Harry Potter
name.
earlier.
Yeah.
Luna. All right. Well, anyway, dear Will, as a 29-year-old professional woman, I feel stuck in a job that does not fulfill me. I'm hesitant to leave because of the stable income and the benefits, but I also feel like I'm wasting my potential. How do I decide if it's time to move on and pursue a more fulfilling career? First of all, Luna, love your name, and I love the question. Thank you for taking the time to write in.
Yes, thank you, Luna. And what an interesting concept right now, talking, especially in this kind of environment that we have right now, where there's all kinds of, mass, cancellations of federal employees, and everybody's worried about being replaced by artificial intelligence, and everybody's kind of hanging on to their jobs by a thread. People are being told they have to come in, that we're remote, are now being forced to come into the office, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. And so, the concept of, hey, do I hang on to what I have because it's stable instead of risking something because, I'm feeling stifled, is very, very interesting to me, because it's the fear-based. I mean, this is actually easy for me to address, Luna. Okay. Whenever you are making a decision based out of fear, which is I am afraid of losing what I have, then you're diminishing yourself. If you already said you're feeling stifled.
Yes.
You're feeling constrained. And so do I know whether it's time to go or not? It's time.
Yeah.
It's time. Well, I promise you it's time. If you're feeling constrained, it's time. Now, there is another opportunity here, though, and I can understand this, and I've been in the same situation. You could always ask for more responsibility in your organization or from your manager, or different responsibility to expand your scope, give you a little bit more breadth. You could get possibly your organization offers internal training courses that will allow you to, gather different skill sets. Maybe there are other people that you're working with in the organization who are in a different organizational function who might want to bring you onto their team. So maybe you could get an internal motion going there too. So you don't necessarily have to leave the organization. You can improve your, if you're feeling stifled, you can improve what you're doing potentially by offering. And I found it's very interesting too, because, when I was, had people working for me, if they ever really wanted to, and I did have people come up and they were bored with what they were doing, and they told me I'm bored. And I said, well, what would you like to do? I was interested enough in them, because I feel like organizations really don't work if their people aren't really happy.
Right.
So, what is it that you want to do? That, what is, and think about that. Come back to me, not with the problem of, hey, I'm bored, which is a problem. Come back to me with a solution. What is it that you want to do?
Yeah.
So rather than go to your manager and say, I'm really tired and I'm really bored and I feel constrained, maybe you be proactive about it and look and see what's out there for you and say, offer a solution. Say, maybe I would like to do this. Yeah.
And if I may interject,
of course,
if you're not sure what exactly it is that you want to do, reach out to Will Snow, because he can give you some good contacts for career coaching.
Oh, this is true.
Career coaching.
I can give you amazing contacts for career coaching.
Yeah. Some of our listeners, we have a whole host of contacts of our listeners and subscribers, and a few of them are career coaches, and they're wonderful, and they really help people out. So maybe do that, and then you'll know how
to go.
Yeah.
What your next step is. Yeah. And that's really the frustration of it is, But what I would, what I would highly recommend is that yes, you are. If you're feeling it, you're there already. It's
Yeah.
like being, when you're dehydrated, right? It's like when you start to feel thirsty,
You're already
dehydrated.
Yes.
So if you're starting to feel like, oh, this is really not really interesting, you're already there. So you have to take, charge of your own own career growth, your own personal development, and make some moves. Don't be afraid.
Yes.
Because all that will happen is you will just you'll constrict yourself, you'll constrain yourself into doing something that you really don't want to be doing, and you're not going to be bringing the best of yourself to that. And then what's the point in that?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, money is money, but money is money, and money will always be money, and that's all money will be. But there is a certain satisfaction of doing what you do well, and bringing yourself into that role, and that's when things are fun. And it should be fun because you're spending a lot of your waking hours there.
Yes.
So
you want your soul fulfilled.
It's important, and that's when things really open up. That's when magic happens. And you have to open yourself up to the magic of the universe because it's there.
It is, and it's beautiful magic.
And we ourselves as human beings contain the essence of that universal magic. It's what powers this battery that makes us go. And we have to tap into that. If we don't allow ourselves, if we cut ourselves off from that source, we're missing an opportunity to be extraordinary. And we should all be extraordinary because we're all meant to do extraordinary things with this iteration of your soul's journey. So that's
beautiful.
There you go.
Oh, it's one of the
Thank you.
One of the many reasons I love this.
Oh, thank you.
And he's kind of cute too.
Oh, see, now you're going to make me blush.
Well, nobody will be able
But I'll
to
take
see
the
it.
flowers.
Oh, you take those flowers, my sweetness. All right. Do you want to do the dad joke, or do you want to end with your dad joke, and I'll do mine? It's up to you.
Oh, no, I'll do mine.
All right, you go, you. Let me see. Do I know
So
which button to push?
Yeah, it'll be the applause. I'm telling you right now. I'm confident in that. So which bear is the most condescending?
Which bear is the most condescending? I'm listening. Will Snow.
A panda.
God damn it. All right. It wasn't the joke. It was how you said it.
Delivery, right?
It was delivery. All right. God damn. All right. It's definitely explicit now. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready, Will Snow?
I'm ready.
If a bluebird has blue babies and a blackbird has black babies, what kind of bird has no babies?
I don't know.
A swallow.
That's a good way to end it.
Yes,
I like
it
it.
is. Okay. Yes, I'm amazing.
You are. You're amazing. We love you. We love you.
We love you. You're amazing. Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. So, listeners, thank you so much for joining us today. Thanks for tuning in to Ask Dad, the show of fatherly advice for all with a smattering of bad dad jokes. The love is real and the man is real. So we'll see you next time. Until then, continue to send us your dad jokes and your questions to will@iwillaskdad.com. We can talk about it all. We can talk about the good, we can talk about the bad, and we can talk about the dad.